So in the last video, which I guess actually is this code over here, we saw our first example of compound conditionals, but only with ands. So in this video, I just want to show ors. In that last video, we created a program that when you click on the screen, nothing happens unless you click on the button itself, and then our frowny face turns into a smiley face. And we had one version of that where, both these programs look identical from the user's perspective. But if you look closely in the code over here, on my mouse press, here we had just if the button contains your mouse X, mouse Y, then it will happen, right? So we're only checking if the button contains. So it'll only do all of its happy, sad stuff and the button moving if the button contains it. And in the last video, we just created our own hit detection. Instead of using contains, we did all this big old set of and statements to check, all right, if my X is bigger than the left side and smaller than the right side of the button, and my Y is lower than the top and higher than the bottom of my button, then we'll do the whole thing, right? And that was just to illustrate compound conditionals where I can use and to string a bunch of ideas together and test them all at once. But contains kind of does that for us, right? That's why contains is so nice. What we're going to see now, and will just be a stupid way to do this, is, all right, so this person's going to get happy if you press the button or if you pat their face. And so this is just showing how or works. I could say or, so if the button contains the mouse X, mouse Y, then I'll do all the stuff, make the little smiley face happy. So if the button contains my mouse X, mouse Y on press, it'll be happy. Otherwise, nothing else is going to happen. And now we're just going to add, all right, or the face, I added a little variable here so we can get the face dot contains mouse X, mouse Y. And now what this will do is I will be checking to see if I'm clicking the button, I'll switch from happy to sad, or if I'm clicking the face. And so now, let's see. I'm clicking the button, everything moves a little bit. When I click anywhere else, nothing. If I click the face, it all moves. And so the or just lets you check it's either one thing or the other, where and was checking for both things at once. If I say and here, nothing will ever end up happening because it's impossible for my mouse X, mouse Y, at least the way it's drawn right now, for the mouse to be both contained in the button and also contained in the face. Now, maybe I move the button on top of the face, that would do it. But, we're not going to do that. So this is just simple, quick little video just to show how you can use or in one scenario, right? You can check if you're doing one thing or another, then you do this one general thing. So yeah, I don't know. Try the other exercises for ors and ands and compound conditionals. There's so much more you can do with it, but I just wanted to give at least one concrete example of using or in a compound conditional statement.